Mario Kart 7, another Mario Kart game that kind of happened on the 3DS. Mario Kart 7, the Mario Kart game that also exists, but it came out on the 3DS instead of being called Mario Kart 3DS. Now, Mario Kart 7 has some of the best retro course selection in the entire franchise. That doesn't technically mean that every course in there is inherently good. I mean, no bad ones, but it's just kind of like, not every course is going to be on par with, like, the rest of the game and the Nitro courses. So let's get on with it and see what courses are from worst to best on this tier list and this video. Alright, starting off the D tier, we got Cheap Cheap Lagoon. I couldn't care less if this track came back or not, because it's just kind of there to teach you underwater, and that's it. Then Luigi's Raceway. It's another track just doing the bare minimum to be a track in the game. And then Toast Circuit. Like I said, most circuit courses don't really do much in the grand scheme of things. It's just, you got a glider to introduce the gliding mechanics, and then the one shortcut, and then that's it. So it doesn't do much. Tow balloons are cool, though. And starting off in C tier for a good amount of midness, we have Bowser Castle from the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, there's only one Super Circuit track in this entire game as far as I see. Wow, they really love doing some of the good Mario Kart games dirty. This one. Daisy Hills is just, it sure is. I mean, besides being named after Daisy, and like, I guess one sign, how is this really a Daisy-themed course? Like, for real, how is it? Next up, we got Rosalina's Ice World. Honestly, it's kind of forgettable. If it wasn't for, like, Rosalina and Galaxy music, this could have just been any other ice track. And then the DK's Mountain, or Pass, or whatever the hell it was. This doesn't really feel, like I said, it's like all the other tracks. This doesn't really feel like a DK course. Like, what exactly makes, besides, like, maybe a statue, what really makes this a Donkey Kong course, per se? We're off the B tier, the pretty good courses. I actually like Mario Circuit 2. I would prefer that back instead of Mario Circuit 3 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I like the glider ramp. It's pretty fun to drive on, and the shortcuts you can do are pretty satisfying, honestly. Then you got another Mario Circuit. I know, crazy, from, like, the Flower Cup. This one is neat because you can actually drive in Peach's castle, and I do like the pipe exit at the end. I actually really decently enjoy the new Bowser's Castle from Mario Kart 7. I actually think it's a pretty decent course. Still has the cool atmosphere of a Bowser's Castle. The music is pretty good. The ending gliding part is amazing. Just there's some elements like the underwater and the spinning barrel just don't make sense to be there. And then you got the dinosaur one. It's pretty good. I don't know. I always thought this was a pretty decent one for like just how it looks. Despite only being like a few dinosaurs, I still like driving on this one. It's still very overall pretty fun to play on. Now we got Rock Mountain. It could be any other mountain course just via the name. You could literally call it anything else for mountain course. But I like it. Just gliding off of it. It's like one of the best courses for gliding. And going up the mountain trying not to get hit by rocks is amazing. And the music is pretty good. We got Wario Shipyard. I don't know. I like this. The music, I actually like the music. The atmosphere is very nice, and seeing like carts from Wario's Gold Mine is pretty unique as well. Woohoo Island, or the other one, the setting one. I like it. Another section course, just gliding out, seeing all the way across the floor, seeing everything from the Wii Sports Resort game. It's so cool. And then Koopa Island or Koopa Cape, I forgot the name of the course, the Koopa Island one. I like this beach course. It's pretty good for the music alone. It's just a nice atmosphere. And ending off B tier, we got Luigi's Mansion. So I still think it's a pretty decent course. Not like A tier, but I still like the atmosphere. Next up, we got, starting off A tier, Shy Guy Bazaar. I really like this course. Just the theme of Arabian Nights with Shy Guys doing Shy Guy Sings is very nice. I like Piranha Plant Slide. This is pretty good. Going into a sewer with piranha plants is a lot more interesting and cool than you might actually think. Daisy Cruiser, we're on a boat. I can finally go in the swimming pool. This course is good. And there's also an underwater aquarium. A lot of nice touches. SNES Rainbow Road. The one course that deserves to be brought back multiple times. You know, I still like this one. The music, the French nature trying not to fall off. It's very good. And then you got Koopa Cape. Like I said, everyone agrees that the original version of Koopa Cape is better. Doesn't mean this one is still pretty fun to drive on. I mean, the only negative is the underwater tube thing, but you know, pretty good. DK Jungle. They need to hire retro studios to help make this course. That's how you know it's good and fun to play on. And then I love the music. It's pretty good. Now we got Neo Bowser City. I like this course, honestly. Mainly just for the goddamn music and atmosphere. Aside from that, you know, pretty good course. Maple Treeway. I like this course. This is still a very good course for Mario Kart Wii, especially with the gliding mechanics. And just, it's so good. Next up, we got Woohoo Island for Mario Kart 7. This one, I like this. It's the first section course you play, and it does a very good job overall showing it. Go around the entire island from Eastworth Resort. Try to dodge traffic, everything. It's very good. Then you got Music Park, or Melody Motorway in Europe. It's pretty, I like this. For the showing off music. The music in the game's already good, but having an entire course behind it, oh, genius. Waluigi Pinball. I think it's a good course. I just think it's a little bit overrated. Don't get me wrong. This is still an S tier and amazing course. Just, in my opinion, I still think there's a couple other courses that are better. Plus, guys, come on. It's Waluigi Pinball. The magic can only wear off, be there for so long. Then you got Mushroom Gorg. Do I like Mushroom Gorg from Mario Kart Wii? And this one's still pretty good. You don't go about as high in the mushrooms, but I still really like this course. Coconut Mall. It's a lot, like, visually at least, it's not as good as, like, Wii or 8's. Still really fun to drive on. I put this as my third version of ranking. This is my least favorite version of it. Mostly just for the visuals overall. Then we got Airship Fortress. Now, if you want to talk about a course that y'all really should bring back and it's only been brought back in this game since the DS, it's Airship Fortress. Just play it. It's so good. And then you got the train course, Kalimari Desert. Look, for desert courses, unless you're Desert Ruins or Kalimari Desert, I just don't care. But Kalimari Desert is the one of few desert courses where I'm like, this is very good. Like, it's just, you just nail the atmosphere with the train and trying to get hit by everything. And of course, Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 7 is just the big bucks and it's very fun to play on. Who doesn't like Mario Kart Wii 7 Rainbow Road with the atmosphere, the music, the pace of it? It's so good. And that was my Mario Kart 7 courses ranked. This is a very fun, good game to play, and Mario Kart 7 deserves a lot more people's notice for some courses that they really need to bring back, unlike certain Mario Circuit 3 courses. I'll see you all next time for more Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dianta, Pokemon, and video games. I'll see you next time. See ya!